Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some Bant Control with an actual win condition in Tamiyo Completed Sage and 3 Blind Mice. Other than these 2 combo pieces, I guess if you can call it a combo, everything else is pretty much just control, revolving around Up the Beanstalk, and just basically keeping us alive, controlling the opponent's board until we eventually resolve Tamiyo and 3 Blind Mice. Yeah, pretty straightforward deck. It's fun to play. I've been enjoying this one a lot. So stats and everything will be at the end of the video. Stick around for that. And without further ado, let's get into the games. Hope you all enjoy the video. If you do, please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the games. I'm going first. Could be aggro. Oh, if it's aggro, how bad is that? I'm just wanting to keep this because we have 2 Beanstalks. We have a whale, but that's, like, kind of irrelevant. Alright. I believe in the bean. Oh, perfect. Duress? No! How rude. My Beanstalks! Not my Beanstalks. Alright, well, they don't have another one, so that's good. Let's resolve this before they find a way to exile it. Or get it out of our hand. And then we'll just go Restless Vinestock, I think. I don't know about the binding. Trespasser. Okay. Don't take my Beanstalk. Oh god. I hate this pet. We don't have a Painland. So am I willing to play the Revelry, or to wait a turn on the Revelry? We just play it for creatures? Keep our life total up? An Emperor next turn? It would pressure a Liliana. Alright. Sheoldred. Got the whale. Draw a card. Miss our land. Not good. Day Night flips. Do you have our bindings available? Could just go binding on the Shelly here. See what they take. Sunfall. Okay. Checking for Wandering Emperor mana. That is correct. Do not have the Emperor. You have a binding now. We'll grab this. Block here. Another land. Hate that for us. Could bring out the Restless Vinestock. Could also just drop another binding on them. Let's wait and see what they play. There's an arena. Here they come. Let's do it like this. There's our other white source. Take their arena. Could whale. Discard what? Land? Have another binding? Alright. Good, to the top. the lounge. So do we take a turn off to get rid of this trespasser? How annoying. How annoying. Could just drop the whale, make them have removal. That seems bad though, because I think they just remove the whale and then we're kind of wrecked. So I think we'll just discard the lounge. Ooh! Playing around a Wandering Emperor, huh? They also have the mana to remove this. So I'm just gonna Binding. And negate. Nice. That can help protect our whale. Okay. Also protect our Emperor. We'll do it all on their turn, though.
Done it. That's coming on.
They take the negate obviously with the duress, so we'll just empty out the hand. There's an Obliterator. Icky. Don't like that. Deluge is really nice. Go find a solution to our problems. Make another 2/2.
Keep watch for
They can get in with the Obliterator. Ha! Got wrecked. Huh?
See you later.
I think we just deluge here. Try and find a solution to this Obliterator. Tamiyo will do. If they duress us again. 3 Blind Mice go in the bin, which is fine. Although not fine against an Obliterator, so we'd have to tap that. Ooh. I think it's these. Down to 10. We have lethal next turn. So let's just Soul Partition Deluge. Why are they attacking? Maybe have a way to get us for 2? Seems weird. Huh?
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my thing. Off you go.
Beanstalk and a Sunfall. So they're probably counted. They have a way to get rid of this, right? So let's go
Isn't how things were supposed to go.
with the 3 Blind Mice, and then we can Emperor as well. Okay.
Finally, I'm home.
And that was their that was their way to get us for 2. Make a 2/2. Alright, so they need to have a removal spell here.
To me.
Let's make them have it. And they don't. Fauna goes first. This is probably humans. Seems very human-like, doesn't it? Alright. One of these can go. Mono red. Alright. Well, Sunset Revelry isn't bad then. Rage. Play with fire. Bottom. Okay. I think we hold the Make Disappear here for a Godric. A Forge, even better. Get rid of that. The cards left. There's a Negate. We also hold the Negate. We definitely want a Deluge next turn. If they have a backup Forge, though, we're in huge trouble. So we'll negate any non-creature spell here, I think. Oh. May not have had another target. Perfect, and it pays off. Now we get into Deluge. Phoenix Chick putting in all the work. Possibly worried about an Emperor here. Another Make Disappear on 4 mana seems bad, but I mean everything else is tapped lands, so... I guess we work on our domain. Get this. There's a Beanstalk. Revelry plus Make Disappear seems a lot better, doesn't it? Let's do that first. Back to 17, and then we can... our Make Disappears are a lot better now. Scoundrel. No. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6 this turn. Sunfall. Not necessarily great. Let's play this tap land. We'll play the Ottawara next turn, so we have Deluge, and then we'll cycle the Headquarters this turn. What do they have that they are just swinging in with the check? How bizarre. There's a Union, though. I think we want to Deluge this turn. We'll see what they do here. Because a Deluge makes the Union much better. We'll block this. I feel like they have a Monstrous Rage. They use it, we can Ottawara. Still nothing. Alright. These are the cards we're looking for. Let's do this now. Emperor mana still available, back to 20. Still nothing. I think we'd rather Union and then Sunfall, because then we have the Smite available as well. And Union gets worse as we play our cards, so. Another Tamiyo. We're actually at a positive life total, so Revelry doesn't quite make sense. Let's draw with the Beanstalk then. We have Smite up. If we draw an untapped land. Alright, here comes the burn. One to top. No untapped. But we can bring out the 2/2 as a blocker, and then smite as well. There's the Swift Spear. So we're going to bring this out to block. That will prompt them to buff it or play something else, and then we can smite in response. There's the mice. Both Emperors are online. Here comes more burn. But from almost 20, it's a long road ahead. Alright, let's get an Emperor out here. We can start copying our 2/2s, and that'll do it. Opponent goes first. We have a good hand for staying alive, so we'll keep it. Humans. Or soldiers or whatever. Alright, always tap land. Soldiers. Recruitment officer. No Thalia. That's what we love to see. And I think we're supposed to hold the make disappear here. Can gain 4 back with No. No. I don't think so. So we could make the 1/1s here. We'd have up March. We can exile the officer. But also just play the 3 blind mice. Or Union. I tapped wrong. That was stupid. But they do nothing anyway. Cool. Alright, bindings are now available. But I think we're looking to Union here. Alright. I kind of think we binding this. Because if they have another one, they can just flip them back and forth, which is super annoying. But, maybe not. Wait and see what they do. Our life total is in no imminent danger, so I think we're actually just going to Union. Binding for 1 now. So let's keep 1 binding open and play the 3 blind mice. Check the negotiators. Okay. They're at 27, but we'll get there eventually. Especially if we find a Tamiyo. I want to take out the officer now because it can get them more cards. Oh. Opponent realizing they probably need to get us dead. Ooh, they also have a wedding announcement. Alright. Let's deluge. Beanstalk and whale. Now I want to hold the binding for the Beanstalk. I think we want to exile the announcement, but we can't do that now. So, do we just march onto the officer? Let's see what they do. Big fan of just seeing what they do. Oh, nope. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Let's get rid of this. Resolves. So we can whale something and beanstalk. I want to draw here. Or I mean, not beanstalk, binding. Let's go for the whale onto this. I'm very sus of more counters. One for each creature you control. Currently have 2, so we'll hold. Beanstalk again. Draw 2, and then we're going to take the wedding announcement here because we have the Sunfall, so... And we can also Union. Alright, reinforcements have arrived. Back in. Arbin. What are you oopsing for? I am the one who oopses. Like they have another negotiators here potentially? Or maybe it's a Zephyr. Make disappear. Alright. I'll draw 2 more. Okay. I think it's time to get the whale engaged. 2 mana open. We also have the back to 24. Alright, so we've got the partition. We could also to draw more cards, partition our own binding, give them back Harbin, binding Harbin again. Yeah. An option. Alright. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do need to find another Sunfall here. There's an Emperor. Eight mana, huh? Another officer. Alright, let's see where the counters go. I'll probably just cycle these. Oh, alright then. You're at 39! Alright, opponent goes first. Two-lander with the smite. Mulligan. Better. Better. I think it's partition. Against Golgari. Golgari pass. Alright then. Was that an edict? March for the cottage is good. Pass. Need that fourth land. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess it's binding them. I hate to see that. Okay. When they pay to destroy it, we'll just binding. Pass, huh? Whale. Alright then. Now they can just blow it up free of charge. I have a land. Thank you. Good revelry. We keep up the march for the cottage here. Binding on one as well. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Next turn we can Emperor and get rid of the Trap Breaker. Or we can just Smite. I think we need land. Really, really bad. Let's go Beanstalk. And Pain land. Okay. Deluge, you have done well. Says you. How rude. My beanstalk. I think we go Emperor Exile onto the Glutton, and then we discard the Boseiju.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa. And
They could
only
use
you protect my
go for the
people.
throat here to stop us gaining life. But we're fine with that.
This is what you get for hurting my
Amio. We'll keep the binding open.
I am the head of the Chronicles fire.
You do not write this story.
Okay, before combat. Let's get the Emperor.
History belongs to Phyrexia.
Feel the energy of battle. You are not much of a roadblock.
See where it goes.
Bow before Phyrexia.
Yes, traitor. We must protect the people.
Make the 2/2. Not enough to
Those
blitz.
who get in my way tend to regret it.
Sacrifice. Alright.
Ouch.
So,
One of your friends has to leave.
gonna play the underdog? Yeah. Let's go with the whale. Then we can just perpetually tap the underdog.
Such an imperfect form.
Take out the Liliana.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
Gonna keep doing this.
Bow before Phyrexia.
If they play something that needs countering, we can Emperor make a 2/2. Guess no need for that really, right? That'll do. Going first. 2 tap lands to start off isn't great. But we can Deserted Beach, have up the Smite when we play this tap land, and then Beanstalk. Opponent giving off some aggressive vibes. Oh, it's Domain. Alright, cool. That's a binding. No beanstalking for us yet. Let's counter their ramp. It looks like they missed a land. And they did. Now do we want a deluge? I think we do. Opponent beanstalks. Let's get a garden and a binding. We want to set it up so that we're drawing cards off our beanstalk. Alright, binding open. Another deluge in hand. Stomper. Let's just Deluge. Another Beanstalk. And another Deluge. You just want to counter their big boom booms. There's a Sunfall. Alright, now we can Binding. Or Beanstalk. Whatever. You know what I mean. This is about to be the battle of the Bindings and the Beanstalks here, I think. 2, 4, 5. 6 mana. 7 next turn. They invade. Okay. We need to start finding our counter spells here. So I guess that's going to be a Binding onto their Stomper. Interesting they run the Scrap Forger. We could just Sunfall. Okay. A counter Binding. So, 2, 4, 5. Let's do another one of these. Then one of these. We'll toss Smite. That's not doing much of anything. We've got answers for that. Discard our tap land here. We're gonna have to be careful. It's fine. We also want them drawing a bunch of cards because we're gonna deck ourselves if they're also not drawing. And we can just it's fine. Because now they're in a spot where they're discarding. And so the more they play, the more discard happens. So I think we just get busy. Discard again. Unless they want to drop a Binding here, but then they're discarding like either way. So in these matchups, it's really about also managing the amount you draw. Good enough for another Make Disappear. So like now they get nothing on the board. They drew 2, so they're discarding to hand size. if they play a binding here to get rid of this, we just negate, and then they draw 2 more, but then they have nothing to do with that mana. Okay. That can resolve. I think we want to draw here. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0. This. And we let them keep these for the reasons I was just talking about. There's a Tamiyo. Nice. Tamiyo. Keeping the gate open.
I am privileged to carry true history to the other worlds. You cannot delay our victory.
Alright. It's fine. Tamiyo just taps that. Ooh. Spicy. Okay. We kill him with the land.
You cannot unwrite what has been written.
Now they discard. Full tap out, you say? You got it. And we got there. We'll keep this. Nice little 2-lander. Going first is always good. Skrelv. Draw for land. Easy. And a Drake. Alright. Yeah, getting a little hasty there. Need to hit another land. Easy. Double draw off the binding here. Target the Skrelv, I think. Okay. Draw, draw. Try and hit land this way. There we go.
Phyrexia Alicia's victory will be etched into the flesh of the conqueror.
Alright, no
Our
protection.
will cannot be denied.
What are we discarding? 3 blind mice. We can set up for the combo now. We will partition Dennick. -3.
You still have a role in our grand story.
And then I think... well, we can double binding here, actually. Let's do that before they have the protection. Draw 4 cards. Another Tamiyo. And we'll just pass. Okay. Actually whale here and see if we can get them to commit something. Yep. I would like a copy. Drake flies.
Such an
Here's the
imperfect
Emperor.
form.
And that will do. Alright, welcome back to the post-game deck overview. That was our Bant control list. There have been 4 versions of the deck. Overall, across all versions, we have a record of 18 and 13. But the beginning, we first made this 23 days ago at the time of recording. And then the versions have gone through multiple changes. So version 1, we just played it once, and then we made these updates here. We removed a Beanstalk, we removed a Quick Study, took out plains and added in additional lands, and then we added in Sunfall and a Whale. Didn't really like those changes too much. So we removed a Sky Turtle, which we used to have, added in another Sunfall, still wasn't super happy with it. And then this, again, was 23 days ago, version 3. And then we revisited this list 2 days ago, which is when I recorded this video. We ended up going 9 and 5. And then I played it again yesterday a little bit, and we went 2 and 1. And 3 and 0. So, yeah, these are all the games that'll be in the video. And this record with version 4, which is the most recent version from the video, we went 14 and 6, played it for about 2 hours, 70% win rate, 80 on the play, 60 on the draw. What we did is we removed Elspeth's Smite. We used to have the Goose Mother in there, and then we took out a Quick Study as well. We added in 1 March of Otherworldly Light, 1 Negate, and an additional Up the Beanstalk to bring our count back up to 4. Other than that, the deck is pretty much the same, just kind of shifting around some of the I guess, pieces and making it more streamlined, to really just kind of play around, going for Up the Beanstalk, drawing a bunch of cards, and then eventually hopefully winning with Tamiyo and then also the 3 blind mice. Having things in like the Goose Mother just wasn't, it's not doing anything, right? Because you're playing a big Goose Mother and then it just gets you food and does nothing else. Not the best. And then Elspeth's Smite, we removed one of these. Our matchup against Mono Red is not good, or at least it wasn't in the games that I played. I think all of our losses, except for 2, with this most recent version, were against Mono Red. We lost against Esper, and then we lost against Mono White Aggro. So, yeah, I think maybe adding in another Smite to help with the Mono Red matchup could be good. Maybe another Revelry as well, just to make the Make Disappears a little bit better in like mid-range or control matches as well. Could be beneficial. Although I guess in control matches you're not getting the 1/1s, but yeah, I don't know. Sunset Revelry and Make Disappear kind of work better than maybe an Elspeth Smite in a matchup where Smite isn't necessarily a dependency. But again, the mono red matchup Still a little bit tricky. So yeah. Other than that, though, the deck is really fun to play. I like this version of Control a little bit more than Blue-White, just because I feel like it has more, I don't know, things to do. And I really like drawing cards off the Beanstalk, so that's why I like this one. And I think the counter spells we have in here, you'll notice there's no Syncopate. I don't know. I feel like I just didn't really need it. Just the negate and the make disappears are kind of fine because we want to stop them early game. And then late game we have like the bindings, whale to bounce, sunfall to blow up boards, resolve emperor against control, and just kind of pressure them that way. Yeah, so I don't know. I like it, but I think there's still a little bit more tuning to do. Maybe a Syncopate would be a good idea. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe Syncopate instead of, I don't know. I feel like actually weirdly Union of the Third Path is one that is questionable because against aggro, you just stall for a turn, which can be okay if you're on 4 mana. You Union to stay alive, and then you have the land and the Sunfall or something, and you can turn the corner that way. But I don't know. Leave suggestions down below if you made it this far. We've rambled long enough. I think this is the most in-depth I've done a a post-game deck overview in a while. But I like this list for sure. I just think there's a little bit more tweaking that can be done potentially to make it just a little bit better. So anyway, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Thanks for making it this far. Really do appreciate it, and it helps out the most. So again, awesome. Thank you so much. And that's it for the video. See you in the next one.